銀河鉄道39
All right, let's read Chapter 4, Volume 9 of Galaxy Express 39. We'll see what the title is on the next page. This is a long chapter. It's around 50 pages. Normal chapters are around 32, depending. So we're going to attempt to read this in 2, which means this session might be a bit longer. Just depends on how it all goes. So let's just stop talking and getting to it. And we see that we're not starting with the train in space. We're starting here in some sort of desert war scene type of thing. And we do have our openings kind of scroll. So let's go. 歴史の始まりから人間は戦う. Okay, so as for humans, from the beginning of history, fighting, war, make war. 物語の中の戦いは、血湧き肉を踊る楽しものだ. Oh boy. As for stories like in the middle of war, something about blood and dancing meat seeming to be a fun thing. What does this mean? Chiwaki. Oh, that's blood boiling. Chiwaki. Yeah. Blood boiling. Or actually, it's probably blood gushing. So waku can mean to boil, grow hot, but it can also mean to well up or gush forth. I think this is blood gushing forth. Blood gushing forth and like meat odoru. I guess that's flying. We're not going to see Niku odoru. That would be weird. Dancing, leaping around, pounding. And meat like flying around, fun thing. So as for the stories of like inside war, it's blood gushing forth and meat flying, seeming to be fun things. I guess that's trying to say like the stories are written in a way that it makes the war seem like that. Although there's no seem, it's the thing of being fun. Anyway, hitobito wa kodomo no koro kara, as for people, from the time of being young, eiga ya hon de sore o minagara tanoshiku sodatte kita. Yeah, and as for people, from the time of being kids, in books and in movies, that thing while watching, looking forward to or having fun and being raised have come to be raised. So yeah, it's kind of making a note of this idea that war gets sort of like glorified. It doesn't quite come out and say glorified, but one could say that with the blood gushing forth and the meat flying, dancing around, seeming and being fun thing. Again, from the time of being young in books and movies, while watching that, they come to be raised with like enjoying that. Okay, wow, that's the start of this chapter. Sensha wa doko da? As for the tank, where? Where's the tank? Go. Kyuru, kyuru, kyuru. Zenpo 280 meters. So ahead direction, 280 meters. Kutabare! Eat shit! Take this! Boom. Myurururu. Or is that shurururu? Boka. Hazureta kana? Like, missed, I wonder? Like, I wonder if I missed. Hazure. Hazureta. Yeah, disconnected, out of place. Did it not connect? Okay. And what a start. Yattazo fukitonda. Hooray, or you did it. Like it blew up and or blew away. So whatever he launched was some sort of mortar And apparently he got the tank. There it is. And this is our splash page for chapter 4 of volume 9. Eikyu Sento Jikenshitsu. Eikyu Sento Jikenshitsu. This is the Eternal War Experimentation Room. Eternity War Experiment Room. Interesting. I guess at some point we'll see the train. Presumably this is the next planet they're headed to. Pow! Abunai! Fusero! It's dangerous. Get down. Gah! Shoo! Bo! Okay, so whatever happened, that was a gunshot. He just got shot. Tattari surkara da! It's because did standing. I guess that's what that's supposed to mean. Yeah. Tatsu is to stand up. It's like, it's because you stood up. Mo teki wa inai to omottan da yo, Zeta. As for the enemy, no longer existing was thinking. I didn't think there was any more enemy. And then he says Zeta. So like Zeta. Apparently that's that guy's name. Ie e kaetara. Ie e kaetara. Oyaji to ofukuro ni. Okay, so if return to home to the old woman and the old man, nandomo itte yaru zo. Do the favor of not saying anything. Don't say anything. Nante iu da. Nante iu. Wait. Okay, it's hard to tell whether this is what this guy is saying, and then this is what this guy is saying. Matsumoto often wasn't very clear about. He would like merge together speech balloons even when there were two different people talking. So it's possible this guy is saying, like don't say anything. Like, what are you saying? So it might be just telling the guy to like not to speak. But this guy is clearly saying like, when you go back home to mom and to the old man and the old woman, like basically da da da. And meanwhile, here comes the train. Ginga Tetsudo no 39 da. Orite kuru. It's the Galaxy Express 39, or it's the Galaxy Railways 39, number 39. It's coming and descending. Aitsu ni ichiro de ii noritakatta na. Oh, on that thing, with one time, that would be good. Wanted to ride, So he's like, I just wanted to ride on that thing one time. Okay. The train is coming in. We're getting the announcement. Tsuki no teishaki wa rifle grenade. As for the next train stopping station, it is rifle grenade. Rifle grenade. Teisha jikan wa 28 jikan. As for the train stopping time, it is 28 hours. Okay. Wow. All right. We get a whole page here as the train is coming in. It's receiving like anti-aircraft fire. Boom, 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 boom. Such a friendly welcome. You know, sometimes it seems like it would be okay to skip certain planets. Okay, so now we're on the outside. この匂いは何だろうメーテル? As for this smell, what could it be, メーテル? 昔の火薬の匂いよ. It's the smell of like ancient gunpowder. Hayaku should be gunpowder. Yeah. Kusuri, which often means medicine, can also be used to mean gunpowder. Soya eruada. Soya eruada メートルで無人戦車に撃たれた時同じような匂いがした。Oh, that was that planet, El Arumin or whatever it was called. Oh, that's not Meiteru. That's El Arumain. Yeah. On that thing called El Arumain, the no human tank, by the no human, the humanless tank, unmanned tanks being shot at time, it's the same appearance as that smell that was being done. So that was a very early chapter, either in like the first or second volume. That was the planet where there were tanks everywhere and they came to life. It was all quiet, but they came to life because of their life signals and then started shooting. Anyway, so that's what he's talking about. That it smells like the smell is like that time. Anyway. Vroom, 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 vroom. 空間軌道は強力なバリアチューブだから、barrier tube。バリアチューブだから列車は大丈夫。So as for the space rail, because it's a strong barrier tube, as for the train, it's fine. Hey, Pew Pew, how's it going? なんだか物騒なところだな. It's somehow a buso place. Violent? Buso? Dangerous, insecure place, isn't it? A bit of a dangerous seeming place, isn't it? Yeah, it's going well. We've been making now an octopus hat, and we're done with the octopus part. We're doing the tentacles. Okay, so they're coming into the station. Go. Hope you're doing well. Wow. なんだかものすごいバンカーの中へ入ってゆくぞ. Like, wow, some sort of a super incredible bunker into the inside of that going to enter. Yeah, so we seem to be entering some sort of huge, incredible bunker, banka, to the inside of that. Yatarani shiho happo kara tama ga tonde kuru kara ana no naka ni hairanai to abunai wa. Okay. Let's see. Yatarani. Randomlessly, recklessly. Shiho happo is like in all directions, 4 directions and 8 directions. So randomly or recklessly from all directions, this is bullets. Tama tondekuru. It's because bullets will come flying from all directions randomly. Inside a hole, ana no naka ni if you don't enter, it's dangerous. So if you're not inside a hole, you're in danger. Okay, that makes sense. So that's why the station's in something that looks like a bunker. All right. 駅はなんともないんだね. Okay, as for the station, it's not much. Nantomo nai. Yeah, it's like, it's not much at all. Like, there's not much here. Eki no naka wa heiwa sonomono, soto to wa betsu sekai yo. Okay, so as for inside the station, it's peace itself. Sonomono. Yeah, it's like peace itself. As for with the outside, it's a different world. Okay, this says with the arrow station, and hotel. Hotel mo kono naka ni aru. Oh, that's her. Hotel mo kono naka ni aru wa. The hotel also, it exists inside this thing, or inside this place. Ofuro mo aru wa yo. Even a bath exists. There's even a bath. Sonnamon nakute mo ii. That sort of a thing, even if it doesn't exist, that would be fine. So it would be fine if that weren't there. Teisha jikan wa 28 jikan. Wait. 28 jikan. As for the train stopping station time, it's 28 hours. Koko wa eki no ue dakara nori okureru shinpai wa nai wa ne, Tetsuro? Okay, so as for this place, because it's on top of the station, meaning the hotel, I guess, being late to ride, as for worry, so as for worrying about being late to get on the train, to ride the train, it does not exist. So we don't have to worry because the hotel's right on top of the station. Tetsuro. Yeah. Just wait until their passes get stolen and they have to go out into the battlefield, right? I mean, come on. Room service de nanika tabeyo ka? With room service, something shall we eat? Shall we order? Shall we eat something with room service? Beef teki ga ii. So beef tech would be good. Hamburger kana, or a hamburger maybe, I wonder. Soretomo honmono no ramen ga areba. Or real ramen if existing. So we've seen previously, right? There's apparently some sort of synthetic ramen that gets served, and so he's asking if they have honmono, the real thing, ramen. Iya sono course de onagai. I guess what with this course, please. What does course mean here? Like a food course? Course. I guess what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, it's like, who would want fake ramen? Hey, Leland, how's it going? So, iya sono. I don't think that just means anything. That's just like, well, let's see. Yeah. So like, well, that with that course, please. So she's ordering on the phone. Hi, yes. A course. Yeah, so the A course. Desato wa melon. And as for the dessert, melon. Kueruzo. He doesn't seem very happy, but he's like, kueru is like able to eat. Able to eat. Kueru. Anyway. Omachido-sama. This is like, thanks for waiting. what? Where is this coming? It's like on a machine. There's the food. And it's like behind the bed. So it's like coming out of the wall or something. I'm trying to not to like visually read this as the toilet lid. But there's the food on this service tray. So apparently it got just like served immediately there. 瞬間出前ってところが便利だね. Yeah, so an instant. 瞬間. 出前. Catering. So catering, talking about catering in an instant, like that being the place or the case, that's convenient, isn't it? 急ぎで調理場から送ってくるから早いのよ。急ぎで with a movement transporting machine. 急ぎ. Yeah, with a transfer or transport machine or equipment. 調理場から from the chori place. Oh, food preparation place. Like the kitchen. Okay. From the kitchen, it comes to be transported. So because of that, it's fast. So because they transport it from the kitchen with a transfer device, I guess that's what this is. It's fast, you know? お料理の伝送ってところね. It's like the place or the case of being a food denso. A denso is like a telegraph transmission. So it's like being a transmission of food. And again, like a wireless transmission is what she's saying. Charin. Yeah, I guess he's like clanking his utensils. Taberu zo. We'll eat. So like, let's dig in. G. Eh? I guess this is the curtains opening or something, or he's looking outside and noticing something. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. So he says, ナイフとフォークを持ったらカーテンが. So when took the knife and fork, the curtain, ... So basically, like when he picked up his knife and fork, the curtain opened. That was that sound. And they're getting like a view of the battlefield, which is interesting food watching. What? I guess this is still him talking. 映画でも見せてくれるのかな? A movie or something, will they do the favor of showing, I wonder? Will do the favor of showing a movie or something, I wonder? And then, again, back out. What they're actually seeing, again, is the battlefield. Or something, and then we see Rome. All right. Lovely dining entertainment, I guess. Korea, すごいや。よくできた。立体映画だな。ホログラムかな? Okay. So, as for this thing, it's incredible. A well done, I think this is like 3D movie. Ritai. Yeah, 3D movie. Like, what an incredibly well done 3D movie it is, isn't it? Is it a hologram, I wonder? Mara no soto wa honmono no senjou yo. As for outside the window, it is a true battlefield. That's an actual battlefield outside the window. Zushin. Senjo. Battlefield. じゃあ、戦場を見ながら食事をするのかい? So, while looking at a battlefield, it's doing dinner? Like, we're going to have dinner while looking at a battlefield? Sha. Okay, that's like the curtain going back, but it's not Meiteru doing it. And the curtain would be on the inside, right? So maybe it's just automatically closed. このホテルの売り物ね. It's this hotel's selling item? このホテルの売り物. Like, 売り物 just means a thing that is sold. Yeah, it's an article for sale of the hotel. Wow. Or...
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
It can also mean a selling point. So it doesn't have to mean something that the hotel is actually selling, but it can mean some, like a view. It's a selling point for the thing. ... ここじゃ人が死ぬのを見て食事をするのかい? This place, looking at people dying, doing dinner, question mark, right? So in this place, like it's having dinner while watching people die. Eh, もうずっと以前からね. Indeed, or yes, already, continuously from previously. Like it's been that way for a long time. Izen is like previous as it has been. And that's why. この星が観光収入を見るためにね、このホテルを建てたの. This planet, sightseeing to attracting sightseeing or a sightseeing attraction for the purposes of providing. This planet, for the purposes of providing a sightseeing attraction, built this hotel. Wow. So, again, kanko is sightseeing. Shunyu is literally to absorb, draw in, and insert. So it should mean like attraction. Oh, income receipts. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So maybe that's kanko shunyu, like sightseeing income. Oh, okay. I guess like from the sightseeing income, they built this hotel. Let's see what she's still talking. So let's see. 観光客からお金を稼いで武器を買い、戦いを続けるの. Okay, so from the sightseeing guests, earning money from the sightseeing guests and buy weapons and continuing the war. She's not saying who. Just this planet. This planet, for the purposes of getting sightseeing revenue, they built this hotel. And then from the sightseeing guests, they earn money and they buy weapons and they continue the war. But I guess it's just they. There's no subject identified. Just this planet. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so we're back outside. Zushin. Wom. 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 Oh, okay. So this guy blew a hole. So there's like now an announcement happening. Shukuhaku no minasan. So all lodgers, all guests at the hotel. Shukuhaku again means just like the people doing lodging. Yeah. Go chūi kudasai. Please caution. Hai. Is that Hai Baku? Defeated. Like the defeated enemy or the defeated unit. I think that's Hai Haku.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hai Hoku. No. I know this word. That's not the way you pronounce it. That was Haibaku. Okay, we're gonna have to go this another way. That's like that's Makeru, right? No. Not Makeru. I guess it is Makeru. Makeru, and then it is north. Yeah, it's Haiboku. That's normally how that's pronounced. So it means to be defeated. Haiboku butai. Haiboku butai no daso hei ga hitori Toll Station Hotel nai ni shinryu itashimashita. Okay, so a deserting soldier of the defeated unit or the defeated military unit, one person, I guess, to the inside of the station hotel has done invasion or penetration. Okay. And the toll there, Hitori toll? Yeah, that's not coming up with anything. I don't know. This toll means to strike, to have success. It can mean a number of things, but as a suffix alone, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's this. This station hotel. Toll Station Hotel. Anyway, there's one deserter of the losing side that has invaded into the hotel. Mitsuke Shidai. Oh, what's Shidai? Like on the occasion of finding? Dependent upon as soon as. As soon as discover. Fronto e oshirase kudasai. Please advise the front desk. Shasatsu nasaru no mo gojiu desu. So shooting to death, if becoming, also that is as you will. Shasatsu is to shoot someone to death. So even shooting to death, meaning the soldier, it's again gojiu desu, like as you will. You're free to do that. Kuregure mo gochūi yo. Kuregure. Repeatedly, sincerely, earnestly, the warning. All right. So, and then of course, da-don. Ah, koroshite yaru. Like, I'm gonna kill you. We'll do killing. Saki, ore tachi ga shinu no o minagara meshi o kutte ta no wa omae tachi da na. So earlier, we, while watching us die, we, while dying, being watched, meal, as are the ones eating. So as are the ones eating a meal while watching us die, it's you guys, right? Chikusho domo koroshite yaru kara na. You bastards, son of a bitch, will kill you. And that's why. Oh. All right. Ooh. Now, this would normally be where I stopped, but this is not the halfway point of the chapter. So we have to keep going. Okay. Kind of hard to tell what's going on here. We get double exclamation points. We get a gua. And Tetsuro's clothes appear to be like vaporizing or something. But there's just a loud thing of smoke around that guy. So it's almost like his rifle blew up. Not quite clear. Okay, well, his rifle did not blow up. What is going on? Actually, here. Okay, there's a big hole. They're like both knocked out. Omoi shita ka? Buta domo? Okay, he's calling them pigs. Omoi shita ka? Oh, what does that mean, omoi shiru? Oh, to teach someone a lesson. Like, taught you a lesson? Have revenge on? I guess technically it means, it's usually shirase. This is shitaka. Like, did you realize? Have you realized, you pigs? Hito no shi o sakana ni meshi o ku hagetaka mega. Okay, so hito no shi o sakana ni meshi o ku. Eating a meal like towards fish of the death of people, or maybe this is like you're eating your meal like fish. That's the death of people, or the death of people has become your food of fish. Bake takame, you bastards. Bake takame. Oh, hage. Hage taka. You vultures. You damn dirty vultures. And then suddenly he's like tired or something, and he passes out. Okay, so they're all like knocked out. But it looks like he really just put a big hole in the floor. All right, what's going on? We get a transition here. Smoke, a gun. Gotta watch those vultures. We have Tetsuro passed out, so check your bingo card. So normally Tetsuro would wake up and he'd be on the train and the journey would be over, but I think that we're too early. That's the wind blowing. 気がついたテツロ. So like you've woken up, Tetsuro? Koko wa. As for this place, anata no senjo yo, koko wa. It's your battlefield, you know, as for this place. はて、何がどうなったんだろうか? Hate is like gracious me, oh my. Yeah. Dear me, gracious me, what, how doing become, I wonder. So basically, I wonder what happened. Oh. We're going to get a big explanation, I guess. あのまま、あのステーションホテルにいれば、あなたは捕まるか、殺されるかだったわ。Okay, so as things were, if existing in that hotel station, as for you, I guess like being captured and being killed, it was. So this is Meito explaining. So like, as things were, if you were captured or taken inside that station, like you would have been killed. That's what it was. あなたの死ぬのを見ながら、お食事なんてしたくないのを分かっていた。抱きたくて運び出したのよ。Okay, so, oh boy. While watching your death, or while watching your dying, meal or whatever, like not wanting to eat, for understanding that, daki takute, this is like, daku is to embrace. Oh, daki toku. Okay, like embraced and carried you out. Carry out. So basically, carried you out so that you'd understand that we didn't want to be eating while watching you guys die. なぜだ? Why? 観光客はみんな喜んで見物していくぜ。So why it is, as for sightseeing guests, everyone having fun, kenbutsu shite iku. They go and do kenbutsu, which is like observe. Everyone watches for fun. Yeah, they're all sightseers watching for fun. All right, we got 4 more pages. That's going to be the halfway point. So it's not going to be, although these 2 pages are a bit long looking. 喜んであなたたちを見物している人間は人間ばかりじゃありませんよ。Okay. So happily, you guys, oh boy. It's not just humans. It's not just humans that do sightseeing or watching sightseeing or watching you guys and being happy. So that's a little bit odd, but being happy, you guys doing sightseeing people, just that is not existing. So in other words, yeah, I think that makes sense at this point. She doesn't actually talk about them dying, but she talks about like being happy while watching you guys. It's not just people who are happy watching you guys. いや、みなめの色を変えて喜んでるよ。Well, everybody's eyes, the color, changing and being happy. Yorokonderu. What does that mean? Me no iro o kaete. Changing the color of all the eyes. Me no iro o kaete. Okay, this is an expression. Me no iro o kaeru means to have a different look in one's eyes, to be in a tizzy, to be in a frenzy, to have one's eyes light up. Well, everyone, their eyes lighting up and being happy. Minna me no iro o kaete yorokonderu. I guess he's saying like everyone's eyes are happy and light up and get in a frenzy. I guess, yeah. Oretachi no chi o miru to, when seeing our blood, shokuyo ga yori, waite kuru kyuketsuki domo da. Shokuyoko is like greed or desire. Gluttony. Shokuyoko. Appetite for food. So when seeing our blood, an appetite for food comes and wells up, and like you vampires. Kyuketsuki domo da. It's vampires or something. Yeah, I guess the appetite for food, or the appetite for food wells forth when you see our blood, you vampires. Hito no chi o mite meshi nanka kutatte umai mon ka? Okay, so looking at people's blood and food or whatever, eating, talking about that, how could that be a tasty thing? Boku ga mite ta no wa bikkuri shite me o tojiru hima ga nakatta n da yo. So as for me looking, being shocked, and the free time for closing the eyes didn't exist. I was so shocked I didn't have time to close my eyes. Moshi hontou ni yorokonde mite ta no janai nara, ore to issho ni mite miru ka? If truly being happy and with looking, it isn't. If it's the case of not being, if it's not the case of being happy while looking truly, then with me together, will you try coming? Will you try coming along with me? Doko e? To where? Kureba wakaru sa. If you come along, you will understand. Doshita? Yappari kuru yuki wa aru mai? So, I guess what's wrong? As I thought, as for coming along courage, does it not exist? As I thought, do you have no courage to come along? Hold on garasu no naka de. So this is like protective bullet glass. So from inside the protective bullet glass, umai mono kutte, eat delicious things. Hoteru ni ikura ka? So is it to the extent of like being in the hotel, eating delicious things while being behind a bulletproof glass? Kane o haratte owaratte doko ka e kaete ikun daro? So paying money and laughing, to what place will you go and return, I wonder? I guess he's talking about like the hotel. Anyway, zooming. Challenge accepted, I guess. 行くよ. I'll go. 行きゃいいんだろうが. Going is good, right? Like, I gotta go. 吸血鬼の同類と思われるのなんてまっぴらだい。まっぴら. Okay, so 同類 is like the same species, same kind. So, being thought of as the same species of a vampire or whatever, it is mappira. It's not, it's like not by any means. Basically, I don't want to be thought about by any means of the same species as a vampire. 来るのはいいが後悔するね。するな。As for coming along, that's fine. Will do regret. Oh no, don't do regret. So like, coming along is fine. Don't do regretting. 鉄道、私はステーションホテルにいるわ。So Tetsudo, as for me, will exist in the station hotel. So she's saying she's going to be in the hotel. 発車の時間までに帰るよ. Until the time of train departure will return. So like I'll return like when the train is departing. 発車の時間か? The time of train departure? 来い. Come along. 来ると言った以上弱音を吐くなよ. If coming along, 言った以上. What is that? 言った以上. In addition to something, a weak voice, don't spit out. Don't spit out in a weak voice. This is some sort of expression. Yowa ne. Oh, to whine. Basically, don't whine. If you're coming along, then like in addition, I guess, don't whine. Hakumonka. How could I spit up? Or how could I complain? All right, this is it then. Hakumonka. Hakumonka. He's repeating like, how could I complain? How could I complain? And that's where we're going to pause. So there we go. We're halfway through this chapter. Tetsudo is going to see what this guy is going to show him. Theoretically, he will get back in time before the train's departure. Long chapter. We'll try to finish off this chapter tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but we'll look next time.